Hey, Gion here. So, it's been a rough week, and I've decided, this is the week that we had the riots here, the 2025 riots. Hopefully, there's no more in the 2025, June 2025 riots. Hopefully, there's no more this year, and hopefully, it's dying down. It still may be going on. I've actually, I'm taking a vow to swear off politics. I'm going to concentrate on religion, spirituality, and try not to comment too much on it. Uh, I don't know. I think I feel like I just need to rise above it all, to be honest, and go from there. So going into my spirituality, what are my paths, and what is my core philosophy, my fundamental philosophy? Uh, I would say chaos magic is my fundamental philosophy. And what does that mean to me and to anybody? So there is an official, supposedly chaos magic current of magic, and I don't even like the term magic. I like technology because I somewhat understand how I get my results, and I think most of the stuff in so-called magic is understood psychologically. So when you understand the results you get, it's technology, not so much magic. But for lack of a better term, I use the term magic and technology to get results interchangeably. So that's the magic part. I'll start from the end. Getting the results you want. And even if you don't get the results you want, you have a opportunity to feed back into what those results were. Chaos. Chaos, generally, we have our own definitions of chaos. Usually it means disorder. It means randomness. It means like an explosion, which scientifically, one of the major theories scientifically for a scientific creation myth would be the Big Bang, which is an explosion. And then I guess scientifically you call it entropy and it versus inertia. So entropy is stuff that eventually falls apart or starts out falling apart or explodes, and then inertia kind of builds it into more of an order. And so chaos to me is you accept that this is chaos. Everything is chaos until you process that chaos, and then you process that chaos with your mental technology, or you want to call it magic, your mental processes, your awareness, your ritual, your incantation, your talisman, whatever you want to call it, your technique. You take chaos. Everybody else, I mean, and I'm saying anything, even a complex philosophy is chaos till it reaches you, and then you process that chaos into results you want from that chaos. You pick out from that chaos what you want, and you discard what you don't want. And you get used to it, and you make peace with chaos. You understand what are your main goals. Your main goals, usually it's into two different things for me. Commonly, in the old way of thinking, they would say high magic, understanding what happens after you die, understanding where you're going, why you're here, the more heavy philosophical things. Low magic is getting results like getting money, getting attention, getting fame, getting love, lust, all that kind of stuff. Getting whatever you want. Say you want a new computer, you put, you set out and your processes or whatever you want to do to does that. I would say you could say it's high and low technology as well in this context, of course. High and low chaos technology. High chaos technology would be understanding, becoming more than human or understanding what it's like to be human. Low technology is getting your basically surviving, thriving, getting yourself ready where you have enough comfort and enough sanity to work on the higher things in life. One of the techniques I wanted to share, which I consider kind of a secret, I've never heard of anybody come up with this, and I don't know if I invented it, but if you have a goal and you have a vision, even if it's a dream that comes to you and you try to say, okay, I'm going to start some plans and some processes to make this vision come true. Say, I I mean, in the past I said I wanted to go to Ireland. And this is in the 90s. I wanted to go to Ireland. So I had a job, a good job, and eventually I got to go to Ireland 2 times, to Dublin. My work paid for it. That was a vision that I had, and it came true. Once you have your vision locked in, then you also get this peace of mind that nothing will happen until that vision comes true. Until that happens. So I'm not afraid of death because I haven't went to Ireland yet. If I have an idea in my mind, a dream or a vision that I will go to Turkey and I will get it all financed and everything, nothing, will do that and I'll be in a healthy state and I'll be able to understand the culture and do what I need to do over there or whatever I want to do. Egypt, wherever I want to go. I have a plan to go on a road trip all over the United States. Get a motorhome, travel around, be a nomad, go to all the different people I know online and in real life, all the friends I've made, thousands of people on Instagram and Facebook. I know I'm going to do that. And I'm not afraid anything's going to happen. Like I'm going to get maimed really bad or I'm going to die or anything because I have that. So the road trip, I've been planning forever. I see it already happening. It's already there. So nothing can happen to stop that because that's my thing. And if it does, then you work with it. Maybe there's setbacks. You still work around it. You still work through it. And does it really matter in the end? Say somebody does have all these goals and visions and they've written it down and they said they're going to do it and then they do die before they do that. Doesn't matter, you're dead anyway. In my philosophy, you just come back anyway. In quantum immortality, you just come back to another time in this life until you get this life right. And you'll do that in the next incarnation. Or you'll go into another incarnation if you're really done with all this. But I think people that prematurely die and don't do great things, they go back to the same life that they're in. And they repeat this life until they get that right before they actually exit into another life. And then eventually they'll go, and this is kind of a Buddhist thing, through all these different quantum immortality redos of the bodies that they're in now, the body and life and incarnation they're in now, redoing that until that's perfected. And then they can move on to another life and live that life. That's infinity. So I'm excited about everything. I'm starting a new religion based on this. I would call it Technomancy. Chaos craft. I mean, I got some new terms I could throw out there because I think it's unique. I haven't heard it from anybody else. But please in the comments, let me know what you think about this. And set your vision, make your plans, do your processes, work your technology, work your magic, get your results. Best to everybody on here. I'm out.